Welcome back. Well, it's this time of year again. The my Businesswoman of the Year award is back. I think I'm just so excited because we do have the winner from last year, and I'd love to welcome her to the show. Candace, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
And Candace Enman is the BYA recipient and president of the Welsh Group Consulting. And of course, we have Lama Abi Khaled, who is here, that runs this entire program and really brings all of us women together and understanding how great an organization of women in business in Ottawa is. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, you're welcome. And so what, the nominations have started. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. So I'll start by just giving a little bit of a background of what is the Businesswoman of the Year award. It's an award that's given every year since 1983 to outstanding women in the National Capital Region. So it's an award that celebrates the accomplishment and the outstanding work that women do. There's 4 different categories that women can be nominated in. Professional, and as you mentioned, Candace is the recipient of the Professional Award last year. Organization, Emerging Entrepreneur, and Established Entrepreneur. The process is very, very easy to nominate. The nomination did open September 11th, and it's running very well. Visit the website, thebyas.ca, and just with a click of a button, anybody can nominate. You can even self-nominate yourself to this Business Women of the Year award.
I feel like that's never happened because everyone knows some amazing woman business entrepreneur and like all those categories. So just say the 4 categories again.
So professional, organization, established entrepreneur, and emerging entrepreneur. The information related to the actual criteria for selection are all on the website. So you can just visit the BYAs.ca and you get all of this information about the different categories.
Yes, and Candace, again, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's fantastic. So did you self-nominate yourself or did you have someone nominate you?
I didn't. I actually had one of my coworkers nominate me.
Well, and did you know when they had nominated you? Like, how did tell us how the process went for you?
So the person actually didn't come over and tell me that she had nominated me. I got a phone call from someone that was volunteering with the BYAs, and they told me that I was nominated and asked me if I would accept. So even just the thought of, do I accept or not, that's a hard decision because I think, we're all really busy and we don't know if we have time. You don't understand the process. But it was actually quite easy. So I agreed to accept the nomination and filled out the application forms. And from there, I got a call in January saying that I was a finalist.
Wow. Well, I guess there's an interview process that leads up to you being a finalist?
That's right. So once you're a finalist, they actually have an interview session, and that's really where I guess they determine who are the winners because they've already narrowed it down. And from there, I always describe the process as basically going to the Oscars and all the prep work.
Great.
Like they really do pamper you.
Yeah.
So we had a jewelry party, we had manicures and pedicures, and we had a launch. It wasn't a launch party. I don't even know what was it called? It was basically the revealing reception. So we were announced at Star Motor Tops. It was just really incredible. I mean, they really went out of their way in order to treat us like royalty.
Well, and it's also probably nice for you as an experience because as you're nominated, you're thinking, you're so busy, what am I nominated for? And it actually has you reflect on what you probably have done in the past 5 to 10 years or even when you've started your career.
Yeah.
So what is it that you do?
So I lead a consulting practice today called Welsh Group Consulting, and we do general business advisory, so strategy, we do contract CFO work, and we run a mergers and acquisitions practice.
See, that is much needed.
Yeah.
And that's what you'd probably, so I feel like this is a bit of a networking opportunity too for all of these women to see who is in their category.
Oh, for sure, absolutely. And just the award itself, it is sponsored by the Women Business Network of Ottawa. So this alone, being part of this organization, there's a lot of networking happening. There's a lot of support within women. And absolutely, just being nominated and seeing as well the finalists, it's just amazing experience. And we've heard a lot of good feedback for women who go through this whole nomination process and accept their nomination and take the time really to fill up the submission. It's nothing too scary. scary. It does take time, but you have to find the time for yourself, right, to reflect on all your accomplishments.
You know what? I just chalk it up to a review of what you've done in the past 5 years, which we're supposed to do, not at New Year's Eve at 1:22 and try and figure out what we're going to do.
You said a lot of people kind of, you know, you think about writing all this stuff down, and it is very overwhelming, but most people really celebrate their success like really too late. And sometimes I was writing, I'm like, I feel like I'm writing a eulogy almost. It was so nice to really recognize.
Not a eulogy, but a lovely reflection.
But it was so great to write it all down and just, you know, have that for myself and to share it. I don't think women really take enough time to celebrate their successes, and we go under the radar.
Yes, and that is why you're so important in our community. And so how long have you been involved in this?
This is my 3rd year actually being involved, but the award, as I said, dates back to 1983, and the whole WBN has been active for a long time, just supporting women in the National Capital Region.
So when is the nominations have to be in by?
So October 31st.
Okay.
So the website is still open and active until October 31st.
You've got quite a few women there already.
Absolutely. So please, everybody, take the time to nominate. We all know outstanding women in our, you know,
everyone knows one person.
Exactly,
just throw the name in the hat.
Exactly. It's a quick process, and then you know, the submission process is very rewarding overall. And then October 31st, and then there's a selection process that happens behind the curtain, and the revealing of the finalists, and the big gala, the big ceremony is April 19th.
April 19th. And that there's a lot of talk leading up to that.
Oh yes,
so
absolutely.
Even if you weren't nominated or anything, you could still be part of this amazing group of women, because that's a lot of power in one room.
And it's very motivating just to go and listen to everybody.
Everybody speak, absolutely. Well, more to come. I know we'll have you on again. Thank you very much. Congratulations. And to all those women out there, we all know one woman, so take that time and nominate them for the year. Be back soon.